Debbie, do you have a agenda for me? Is that like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, underneath, thank you.
I'm just gonna say, I gave it to you, but.
They were just so nicely stacked, all I saw was
The one, the top of it.
the balances. Yeah.
Every single time video, I feel like starts with my face really big and then, because I'm making the camera. Okay. Awesome. There you are. All right, good deal. I'll go ahead and call us to order while we're finishing up signing. All right, it is March 23rd, 6:38. I call the meeting to order. I'm Caitlin Rothrock, Town Board President.
John Ward, Councilman.
Sharon Hood, Council.
First part, county attorney.
And Debbie Jones, acting treasurer.
Awesome. We all signed the attendance sheet. Let me just look at our agenda here. Cool. I'll have some things at the end, just an email I got, nothing overly important to add on to the agenda. Okay, I would make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Awesome. And I did not look at the last minutes yet, so I'll have to do that real quick. I bet we need to call Ramsey Fire Department. I will make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All right, I think we looked at the accounts payable vouchers, so I'll make a motion to approve those.
Second.
As well as the financial reports, I make a motion to approve those.
Second.
Awesome, we're good on the receipts, controls. Cool. Now we're on to old business. Contracts, I think we talked about this last time.
Oh, a little bit, and it's the same as last time. I started some drafts for you all on two things, the snow removal and then also the cleaning. I do suggest a third for people who are renting the premises.
Okay.
Which I can put together a simple agreement about that as well. And liability being the main thing, I will say that most of my clients that are in any sort of landlord business require things that I think, based on the town's treatment of this, basically requiring insurance, for example. But I suspect you all are probably not going to require people to get a insurance policy to rent
Yeah,
the place.
yeah.
But anyhow, what we can do is still say that they accept liability for what goes on during their possession. And that alone, I think, would be useful.
Okay.
So I could put together something brief and then you all could decide if you wanted to use it or not. But I'll prioritize maybe it may be past the time of prioritizing the snow removal for agreement. I'll get you all some drafts soon.
Okay, that's all right.
And,
Yeah.
just in putting them together, I thought you could use a third. And then I had one other item of old business that's not on here, which is the public records requests that you will
Oh,
receive.
yeah, yeah.
So I went ahead and, it's okay. So I responded to them and the response is, what I've always used for these is, we are inquiring, we're in receipt of your request. This is our answer for the purpose of timeliness under the requirements. And we are examining my clients examining their records to determine whether they have any records responsive to your request, which Debbie, right before the meeting is why I asked you about the roadway project. So I don't think that there were any other instances other than that one where the town would have needed to submit any requests for proposals.
Okay.
And I think requests for proposals were submitted then, but the public records request is only for 2023 forward to the end of 2025. So I thought
I think it was way past that.
I thought it was too. I just wanted to ask. So I think
Yeah.
it sounds like if you could just verify.
I will. That's not gonna be a problem.
And that there were no other RFPs, right? I mean, I don't think the town had any other projects where it needed to issue a request for proposal.
We did the painting and things like that in here. I don't know if that's something that they'd be interested in or not, you know, when we get the,
Oh, sure.
see, they replaced the window, they painted in here.
I think that fell under the typical purchase of services. below a
That
certain
was
price.
using that ARPA money.
Mhm.
That's where that's where the money came from that we used that for.
But the town didn't solicit bids on that, did it?
No.
It was just, hey, here's a contractor and.
No, because
couple
we did,
$1,000
it
bucks.
wasn't, yeah, I was gonna say, it wasn't that expensive than what we compared to it, so.
This is, he strictly requested requests for proposals and then
Okay.
any responses to those requests. So this is somebody putting together a database of government contracting is what I suspect it's about.
Sure.
So if it's not a request for proposals, if it falls under small purchasing and the town's
Mhm.
discretion for purchase of services and stuff, then it's not responsive and we need not produce it.
Do you remember, I can tell you sort of, but not the year. We had the meeting when they brought proposals to us in the basement.
Mhm.
Because COVID was
Yep.
going on and they were using the upstairs. I can remember us going down and doing it down there.
Sure.
That doesn't give us a year, but that's what I can remember about it, so.
It puts us around 2020 or 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So just pending Debbie letting. me
Yes,
know
I will
about the
get you that
road stuff.
information, yeah.
And then I'll be working on the contracts in the meantime.
Okay.
I'll have something for you.
Can I ask a question on the contracts real quick? What about the mowing that we do, or have done?
That should be by contract as well.
Okay, that's what I thought. You just mentioned those two, and we had always had them sign that contract on the mowing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But, we talked about that some.
Mhm.
Does the town have a contractor who's doing that right now?
I wanted to ask about this too, so I'm glad you.
Who we had used was,
I can't remember his name.
Lastly?
Lastly, that's right.
Lasley.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
Lasley, yeah.
Which is he supposed to do all this trimming and stuff too? Okay, so that means I need to call that person. And we get to talk about maybe doing it a
He's
little better.
he's supposed to do the weeds over there in the rocks.
Mhm.
He's supposed to spray them.
Okay,
He's supposed to weed eat. He's supposed to clean this little,
yes,
Well,
that looks really bad. We were
Yes.
out here earlier, like walking the building,
Yeah.
thinking about things that need to be done. And so, and honestly, like I'll do it, but if we're paying somebody to do it,
No.
they should do it, you know? I don't mind to get
he
dirty,
mows
but
the
like,
post office too. And he's supposed to trim their hedges and clean out their little flower bed, and he don't do that either.
yeah. I know Sean, who does the snow,
Mm-hmm.
or who did the snow, and I know that there are issues, and maybe we'll have to talk about that too, but I know that he has like a lawn care business
Mhm.
as well. And so I like the name of it because it's Sean's Lawn, so I think it's cute. Not a reason to hire them, but I'm just saying.
If he's done a good job on the other stuff he's done for you, that might be.
Yeah, I think there were a few complaints about the snow, but I think also it was the tractor and the various other things, so maybe a second chance is due,
Well,
or who knows.
It was one of these things that was a hurry up and,
Yeah.
I'll take the job, you know.
Yes, yeah.
Cause
I was a
here's
little
the
panicked.
snow and there, he was there.
Yes, yeah, for sure. And it wasn't Sean himself, it was like someone who works for him.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the tractor to turn quite right, and so there's, I mean, I
But
would,
we can talk to him about if he wants to use our tractor or if he wants to use his,
yeah.
I
I think last time I talked to him after they finished, he was like, I think it would be better if we used like our own equipment.
well,
And
that'd be all right too.
yeah, so we can try that out next time. And I can talk to him too about what it would cost if we think that would be a better choice, or if it would be easier to have the one person do all of, all of it. So I'll think about that, and I can definitely try to find Leslie's phone number and say, hey, can you like actually clean out this stuff? In a nice way, hopefully.
Yeah.
Anything else that we need to think about on the public?
That's it.
thing? Okay.
So yeah, that was, just keeping in mind that if anyone gets a public records request, that we have the town has a very short time to respond to it. So just call me, email me, whatever, right away as soon as it comes in. It's been a while since I looked. It's been like almost a little over a month now. I think the time frame might be 7 days. And whatever it is, it's really short. So just be vigilant of those. There's
Okay.
very few things in the law that have a time frame like that. It's that tight.
Okay. I always learn something new, I swear. I would never know that if you didn't say that. Okay, good to know. I guess for our new business, onto that, I'll make a note to call the Ramsey Fire Department and say, hey, do you want to come hang out with us? And then I have some additional things if no one else does. I'll go first. Does anyone else have anything?
What's her name? Peggy
Still,
Stiller called us this morning and said that people's been calling her to rent the building. I don't know how they're getting her phone number. The only thing I can think of is that there are people that knows her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did she
But-
used to do it?
No,
Oh. It's like always been you as long as I can remember.
me and Rita,
Yeah.
but she says it's not in the paper anymore.
Oh, okay.
I guess when they changed over with the different people that took over. You want me to contact the
Mhm.
paper? Okay.
And have it put back in the paper.
Okay.
Okay.
And it would be our home number.
Okay. Do you want it online, Sharon? There's not, no one maintains it. I don't know who made it. There is like a Crandall Community Center Facebook thing. I don't know who created it. I've seen it
I
many
don't-
times.
I don't go online, so I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know that much about
Okay. I'm only just thinking,
Yeah.
if people are searching for it, how do I rent it?
But then,
And then,
I mean, there's older people that,
oh, I mean, it can still be both.
they're like
places.
me. I don't know, I don't know how to work the computer.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't want to put
Yeah.
your phone number online for people,
Oh.
and then it without your permission. You
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
do you want it on there so people could find it that way? Or if you
I
don't,
would have been that way.
Want it online?
Online?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
okay, we don't have to do that.
Just newspaper.
Okay, we'll just keep it in.
That's all I got.
Sounds good. Okay, I just got an email I invited him to the meeting. I was like, you should come to the meeting.
Mhm.
But Gerald Baumgartel, is that the older man or the younger man?
That's the one that lives right there.
Yeah, does their son live with him then? Or is it just the younger? You know
I
what?
think it's just him and her that lives there now. I don't know where their son's at.
Okay, so I guess it must be.
I haven't
Need the
seen-
spelling on his last name.
Oh, sure, it is BAUMGARTLE.
T what?
TLE.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been able to spell it either. So he just
And
has
his just starts with a G, doesn't it?
Gerald.
Gerald.
Yes. So I invited him to the meeting because he had a lot of advice to give me. But he has some good points and some things I've been thinking about too, which is for one, like the signs are dirty out here. And I've been thinking for the past year, like, oh, we should go out there and clean the post of the signs because they're all moldy, you know, and I'm happy to do that. That's no problem. He talked about the weeds in the cage over here, which we can take care of that too. He says the trash can over here is broken at the shelter house, which I did not know.
I didn't know it
But
either.
I can go over there and look at it and we can decide if we need to replace it or fix it. There's a hole in the lawn out here, which I've known about. It's like kind of when you're walking through the grass here up to the shelter house. And Oliver found it because he was like, there's a big hole. It's like your whole leg can fall into. So if it's okay with,
It's been filled before.
has it? It must be a sinkhole.
No sister.
That's the
The
old
old house?
cistern there, yeah, from the old house. Yeah,
okay.
it's been filled before because when Susan was on the board,
Okay.
they had a big party and one of her family found it.
Okay.
So the town should have a contractor look at that because with actual knowledge, you got an obligation to remedy. You know, if someone's injured and they said, oh, well, the town should have known about this.
Mhm.
I'm taking it that this is on town property.
Yes,
it's
yeah, it's
right
just
here
right
in the middle.
before you get to the
Lot.
shelter house, yeah.
There's gotta be somebody who's in the business of filling those things in, and not to say you need to have some big work done, but I think you need a professional opinion on it.
Yeah, if
Would
it's an
be
old,
mine.
if it's an old
I
cistern.
was thinking that, the guy who, Mr. Lastly, filled
That's
it with
who-
dirt.
That's who I was
I-
thinking as
He
well.
filled it with dirt.
I remember
before,
now that
yeah.
you said that we have had it filled before. Because I was like, I swear we've had this conversation. And we
Mhm.
have. So, yeah, I'll call somebody about that. And then he had another question. He's said something about the gutters, and I've already called somebody. I called Andy's Roofing, ANDES. And they're gonna come in they're gonna look at it and tell us how much it costs. And I don't really feel like we need all of them replaced, but maybe just this one on the backside.
This one's bent.
It's like yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they're gonna come on, I think next Monday and just look at it and tell us how much it'll cost. So I can bring that back to everyone. And then he also has a list of things he thinks should be done. Like we should replace, there's some things here I don't know about. I don't know what he's talking about, but I just thought I'd share. Replace the outdated fencing and replace with a new white plastic fence, either board or picket type. I don't know what fencing means.
What's
He's
fencing?
talking about probably this wire
Okay.
thing that's sagging down. I was noticing that on the way in here today.
Okay, well, I'll make a
Well,
note of
they put the poles and the wires there to keep the kids from their motorcycles and stuff like that going in there.
Oh, I see it. There's things I just don't know. It says move it closer to the alley so cars do not park on the grass. There you go. And then he says he's sad we had the dogwood tree removed again. Was that out here? Dogwood tree removed, planted in 1992. I emailed him back and I was like, I'm not aware of a tree being removed, but
I'm not either.
I know. Was there a tree here in this little spot? That's all I could think.
That's what I thought.
Well, there was a tree, yeah.
Yeah. It sure wasn't
But,
big enough to think it was planted in 1992 though.
I thought it was a fern. Well, I mean, it could have been a dogwood, not a fern, no, evergreen.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, there's nothing to do about that.
Didn't they
We just-
remove it because of damage to the tree? Was that why they removed
Was it to the tree or was it to the building?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
maybe
know,
so.
but I thought there was a reason that
Uh-huh.
that we had it removed. I can't remember.
I can't,
Well, I can share that with you.
Mhm.
And then he asked, I had no idea we ever had an intention, but he said, will we ever finish the basement? He said, when will the town board finish the basement? I don't know why we would finish
I
it.
don't know why.
I don't know why we would finish it. For what purpose? I mean, it's dry. You know, every time I go down there, everything's dry and okay, but I didn't know if there was ever talk of that, so I thought I'd bring it up. But
It was time that was community type meeting,
people, okay, met down there.
but since they filled in the old steps out here
Mhm.
where the air conditioner is, that area, used to be steps that goes down. And it's concreted up
Oh, okay,
down in the basement.
okay.
It's where it was an outside entrance at one time.
I see.
But
It seems like this is the meeting space though, for the, you know, this is the good space to meet in for the community, so. Okay, I just thought I'd bring that up. And if there was a purpose or somebody wanted to do that, I'm not closed off to that. I just, when I read it, I was like, why would we? We just store a bunch
Do
of
you
stuff down
want
there.
to share the email with me? It
Yeah.
would make me being able to do minutes easier.
Oh, of course, yeah, I'll send it to you right
If
now.
I could just go down his list of things that we've been over. Make sure I don't miss anything, but.
Was that all you have on
Let me make sure. I think that's all I had. So I will follow up with Andy's roofing gutters for the gutters, and I'll call somebody about the hole and let them know that it was an old cistern. Just so we're in good shape as far as being safe. Yeah, you have something?
I was gonna ask Adam, was there any development on that ADA plan?
That's a great question. Let me follow up with those folks and see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely something on the horizon that the town will have to do to continue to qualify for grants.
And they mentioned it, and I can't tell you when, because they're so far apart, the River Hills meetings, but they've said, we're gonna look at that for the town of Crandall. And I just said, oh, thank you for taking a look at it. I think you had messaged them, maybe.
Yes.
So, So it's on their radar, it's on River Hills radar that we're thinking about it,
Okay.
but I haven't thought about it for a minute. I can't think of when the next meeting is. It's probably sooner than later. Well, that's not true. I just went to one. There wasn't a lot happening. So anyway, there's a lot of listening. Okay. I think that's all I got though. Unless anyone else has anything. Okay.
I do want to ask, I've got the bill for the cleaning for February. She had it, I hadn't gotten it, and it's one of the things I want to get in there. So she had it stuck under the door. Can we go ahead and pay her the $240 we owe her for February?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Do we need
I'll
a
get
motion?
that,
Do I need a motion for that or anything?
I'd like to have a motion just for myself that I would feel better about it, but,
Yeah.
I don't really know if it'll make that big a difference.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion to go ahead and clean or pay the cleaning lady.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Second.
Perfect.
I'll have to do the check and bring it over, but I'll let you know when I got it laid in there.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, if we're doing all right, then I will make a motion to adjourn at 6:59.
Second.
We did it. Let me go stop the recording.
I haven't been in the bank account